Hey ladies and gentlemen, Corey Kelly here, the Bald Tech Coach, and today I wanted to talk to you about my RICE framework. This is a framework that is used to help decipher the hidden message in every job description, every job posting. And so in every job posting, there are 4 things that you can look for that are going to help you to tailor your cover letter and your resume to really stand out, to really resonate with the hiring manager, and to really demonstrate the abilities that you have, the experiences that you've had that are most in alignment with the job description and what they're looking for. And so what is the posting really saying? We can use an acronym called RICE. It's easy to remember. Almost everyone loves RICE. Each letter is going to represent a different thing that you can look for within that job description. So let's take a look. The R stands for reward. So every person that posts a job description, every company, they're looking for results. They want to get something back. So you'll be able to see numbers, you'll be able to see expectations. You want to scan that job description for anything that they're looking for, any results they are expecting of their candidates. And then if you see that as a high signal, you're going to want to lead with numbers. You're going to want to lead with the results that you've accomplished so that you can show that you're a very, very results-oriented person and that you're going to actually be able to accomplish what they're looking for. The I is ideology or belief. They want someone who's bought into their mission. If they feel like they're making a difference in the world, they want to bring someone on their team that also shares in that passion of making a difference. And so if you see that language, you can reflect that language back in your cover letters, and you can also reflect that language back in your resume where it makes sense. The third one for C is crisis or urgency. There's something they're trying to fix. Otherwise, they wouldn't have put out a job description. They have a need. There's an urgency around this hire. And if you can find that urgency or that crisis within the job description, you can show that you've fixed it before, or you've fixed something that's close to that in that same area. And that'll resonate with them and help them feel really good that you're going to help them in a time of crisis. And then the fourth one is ego. So they want a certain caliber of person, or they want a certain pedigree. And so there's going to be signals within the job description that show the type of person that they're looking for, and also that shows the way that they look at themselves. And so if you can identify that information, you can signal your own caliber, your own scope, your own ownership, and reflect that back to them so that it feels like it's in alignment with the job description. So that's RICE. That's what it stands for. And how can we identify that? So let me go quickly through a job description, and I'll hide my video here so that we can see it clearly. This is just a position that I took from Netflix, a game social experiences, remote job, full stack engineer. And let's go through and identify the RICE signals within this job description. So first, let's look for results. What are they actually looking for? They want proof that you deliver. And you'll see building 0 to 1 social experiences at Netflix at scale. That's what they're looking for. They want someone that can run large-scale A/B experiments. Those are the results that they want to get. They want a large-scale A/B experiment at the end of this. And then just highlight numbers. Find numbers, okay? And so the other number that we found in this role is just the pay. That's important to see what they're expecting to kind of pay someone there. So we've got that highlighted. The second thing is ideology or belief. They want someone bought into the mission. So these are the words that you can look for that kind of help you figure out what the ideology is. Look for stuff like mission, values, we believe, we care, culture. In this example, we have that they want to entertain the world. It's pretty clear. The mission is to entertain the world. And they also care deeply about performance, quality, and accessibility. So that's their ideology there. The third one is crisis. What is the crisis that they're trying to fill? What is the urgency behind this job description? Someone that can thrive in ambiguity. So obviously there's some ambiguity going on within Netflix. They want someone that has a demonstrable Gen AI fluency, that's used AI-assisted tools, and that is a high velocity for emerging AI capabilities. So this kind of implies that they're moving towards AI. They don't have enough people that are really well versed in it. They're looking to build up that part of the company. And so that's the crisis. We're moving into a world of AI. They're needing to fill roles with people who actually understand that. And the last one is ego. How do they see themselves, and how do they see the person that they're going to bring on? And so you can see some words here are dream team, full stack engineer L5, someone who's architecting distributed backend services, scaling systems for high availability. And these are all just ego signals, kind of the scope and the pedigree of your work. The one that really just jumps out there is dream team. That's really powerful. These people see themselves as the dream team. And so that can mean a lot of things for a lot of different people, but it's an opportunity to kind of talk about how you've worked on teams that are really important, really critical to the overall company mission. And so that's Rice in a nutshell. This particular job posting, and let me get my video back on for you. This particular job posting, crisis or urgency is the one that signals the loudest. And so it names AI fluency 3 separate times. That means they're really looking for someone that has that AI knowledge, that can demonstrate AI abilities. And so what you'll notice is each job description, you won't see every single one of the signals equally. There'll be one that is kind of highlighted. There might be some that aren't represented at all. And that's okay. And that's information for you to use. And so for this particular posting, we see that the urgency is AI. They've mentioned it 3 times in the posting. And so what you will do is your cover letter should really highlight your experience with AI, any projects you've worked on with AI, how those tie back into the experience and the work that you've done. And so you can really kind of drill in and highlight those skills there. So there's a lot of information. I went over it pretty quickly, but I just wanted to let you know there is a framework around how you can stand out that I've built. The Rice framework is really important. In my Bald Tech Hub, I've actually created a tool that you can use that will scan your job descriptions, pull out the Rice signals for you, and craft a beautiful cover letter and a tailored resume for you for the job description that uses all of your experiences and that highlights those Rice signals. It's really powerful. It's really cool. It's something that will really help you stand out. If you want to check it out, go to baldtechcoach.com/gobald to get access to the Bald Tech Hub, or you can start with a resume and LinkedIn review. You can just go over to baldtechcoach.com. I hope you learned something today about the Rice framework. It's a really interesting framework. Take some time to look at your job descriptions and try to find those signals, and then craft your cover letters and your resumes against the information that you found. Thanks so much for watching. I look forward to seeing your resumes and learning more about your stories. We'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.